Right, this is our preliminary. From this video we learned what different cuts work and what ones don't. We realised that that works very well, and so does that cut. The use of close-ups are very effective in this video.
Well, one thing I noticed was we didn't. We had a script, but it wasn't very well kept to. So it we had different reactions for both shots. As we had to record one person talking for the first one, and then do the same scene again, and have the other person really obviously shooting the other person, and the reactions were different. So that was something we noticed, and something that we should something that we learned that we could do better.
Something we found that worked really well was the over-the-shoulder shot, and it was very effective, and we thought we'd use it in our final product.
Another thing I noticed, obviously, again with the editing, it was we had a sort of walking shot, as you saw towards the end when Mark goes to sit down and talk to Alex. We had it so that it would cut as he was sitting down, but the problem is, what I noticed is that, well, we did the shot twice, and as he went to sit down, we maybe didn't get the shots quite exactly right, so it looked like, so we had to do it as close as possible, but you could still see that he was moved up a little, and even though he was continuing to sit down, so that was something that we made a bit of a mistake on, but we learned from that.
We also used the 180-degree rule when I was talking to Alex, and that worked quite well. We also use match on action, which is when I turn the door and I opened it, you see me go through the door, and that was really effective, so we chose to use that in our thriller. This is our final video.
Interview of Eddie Schneider, commencing at 17:03:15.
We used black and white in this part to show that it was in the past, and it worked really well with the light.
Case number RCB 247.
A dead body was found in the forest today, and all our evidence points to you as a suspect.
I can tell you now, I didn't kill him.
I didn't say he was male. Okay, let's start from the beginning, shall we?
Use the flash there to show that obviously we had gone to a different time now, so you can tell that it's moved on and not the same scene.
This zoom in, zoom out we thought would be quite effective, and it worked very, very well with the natural sounds and stuff. We thought we'd use this kind of music to show that the main characters are being followed and they're being kind of stalked in a way.
It gives it a very sort of eerie feeling.
There's the murdered victim. We thought we'd use the camera shots to show when someone gets murdered, they usually take pictures of the scene, so I thought we'd use that.
So you just saw the point of view shot of the body being dragged, so we're using this to show what happened before obviously we got there.
We use that smile at the end as sort of kind of cliffhanger in a way. Right. So we had realised from our preliminary that there was a lot of things that we needed to improve on, like the use of close-ups, the use of different shots, and the use of filters. And we used all them, and it seemed to work really well.
One thing I forgot to mention when we did watch the prelim, I mistakenly filmed it in portrait and didn't realise until after we got to filming, so that was something that we paid very close attention to, because that makes a very big difference in the filming aspect of it and how it comes out. So we'll play it through again so you can talk about it as it comes up so you understand what we're talking about. That's the title of our film, by the way.
Interview of Eddie Schneider commencing at 17:03:15, 7:24 p.m. Interview being conducted by DCI Smith and DCI Campbell. Case number RCB 247.
We had a bit there where it said the murder of Mike Ryan, and we thought we'd change that because there's a part in this where it says I didn't say he was male, and it wouldn't have made sense. Like there.
The location for this was actually at my house, but we had to move some things around so that it looked more like an interrogation room. It is the same location, but we just had more props like the stapler, the mug, the newspaper, the keys, so it looks more like I'm actually a detective right at work.
Yeah, that is Courage's playing field. That is the entrance by Alexander Lane. That is in the centre of Courage's playing field. There is a small patch of like fields and forests and stuff. I thought we'd use that because it looked quite effective to like do it there.
That was the blood. That was we had to make fake blood for that part, so that it, obviously when the gun sound went off, you could see the blood spat on the tree. Made more sense.
Yeah. The gun was an old BB gun that was painted black to look more realistic.
It's a dress.
Title sequence, right?
Right, so on Outlook, we believe that like all of the video actually went a lot better than the prelim. We are very happy with it, and we thought it does really go with like the thriller conventions and some of the horror conventions, and it is very effective.
As I was editing, I noticed that we actually had a lot more footage than I thought we would. So I did consider maybe cutting some parts out, but instead I figured it'd be better if we just kept it the way it was because the script was very good. We were very pleased with it.